In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an index in Microsoft Word. But before I do, make sure to subscribe. Before Word can build your index, you need to tell it which words to include. This is called marking entries. First, we're going to select the word or phrase you want to index. For example, digital productivity. Then we're going to go to references at the top of the ribbon, and then we're going to click on mark entry. You could also do this by clicking Alt, Shift, and X. When the dialog appears, we're going to make sure it's inside of main entry, and then we're going to click mark or mark all, then click close. When you start to index, you actually see that Word switches on the show and hide formatting marks. This is normal, so don't worry. And you'll notice that up here where digital productivity is, there's an XE. That just shows me that digital productivity has been marked as an entry. Don't worry, this won't print, and you can actually turn all of this off by clicking home and clicking on the backwards P here. That's a show and hide formatting. So select that once and it will disappear. But when you come to indexing, it's very useful to have on to show you which words have been indexed. So I'm going to select it back on. I'm going to go ahead and start indexing some more words, such as Microsoft Word. I'm going to highlight the word and then press Alt, Shift, and X. And then I'm going to click on Mark All and then click Close. I'm also going to do formatting down below here. Alt, Shift, X, and then make sure it's in main entry and click Mark All, and then click Close. Once you've marked all your entries, we can begin to insert the index. First, select where your index wants to go. So I'm going to select on a new page here, typically at the end of a document. Then click References, and then we're going to select Insert Index. Select this once. Here, the only thing I'm going to change is sometimes it will say columns in 2, or 3. I'm going to keep it as 1, but ultimately that's up to you. And then click OK. You'll notice straight away that the 3 words or phrases that we previously indexed are now showing: digital productivity, formatting, and Microsoft Word. If you need to add more words into your index, you can do so. So for example, I'm going to click on cloud integration. Then I'm going to press Alt, Shift, X. I'm going to make sure it's main entry and click Mark All and then Close. But you'll notice it hasn't updated on the index. That's fine. Just right click it and click Update Field, and it'll add it to the index. You can also achieve this by selecting the index and pressing F9, and it'll update your index as well. In order to remove an index entry, we've got to find these brackets. We're going to highlight all of it and press Delete. Then go back to your index and press F9, and it will remove that index. If you wanted to add a sub-entry to a pre-existing entry, you can do so. For example, I want to add some sub-entries to formatting. Find formatting in your text, select it, select marked entry. Then I'm going to type in font size. Then I'm going to select mark, then click close, then select my index and press F9. Now we've got formatting as the main entry and font size as the sub entry. Once you're happy with your index, select home and then select on the show and hide tool. Now you've got your text and your index. If your font gets bigger and your text grows across more pages, then we need to reflect this in the index. To do this, select your index and press F9. You'll notice straight away that formatting is now in page 1 and in page 2, and the same for Microsoft Word. I suggest when you create an index, you do it after you've completely written your Word document. It makes it so much easier when it comes to marking entries. If this video has helped you, click like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you want to learn more about indexing and referencing, then visit my website at www.wordmadeeasy.org. The link is in the description below.